What is up? Welcome back to the Tomahawk Talk podcast. As always, I'm your main man, Jay Money. With me, we've got the full crew today. Ben is back. Confirmed sex haver.
Two times.
Weaver. Two times. Is with
can't
us.
Prove it. Can't prove it.
You were at the hospital.
Okay, people go to the hospital all the time.
And held the baby in the labor delivery room.
Yeah, okay, maybe I just went into somebody else's room and they were like, who the fuck is this guy? But I held a baby. I don't know.
Oh man, that shit has better security than Washington, D.C.
Well, you know, Joe Biden sniffed random babies, so...
It's going to come out. Ben's going to be on Epstein's list.
Oh, Jesus
Going in.
No,
Baby.
We're now listed as the hard right podcast, chat.
Whoa,
With just that one.
No.
We have zero political affiliation on this podcast.
I don't give a fuck. I'm here to talk ball, baby.
Shout out to all of our listeners. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see that Ben is repping some new merch that he got. Shout out me for sending it to Ben.
Shout out me for getting hats.
Yep.
Waiting. But you have a legitimate excuse. Jeb does not.
Yeah. I'm sure Matt Olsenburner is going to comment on that. But
Dude, he might slap the shit out of you if he sees you in person.
He might. But hey, I got his shirt. It's on my dresser right now.
Oh, goodness.
Unfortunate.
We don't really have a lot to talk about besides the snowmageddon of the Southeast that we're currently live streaming through and trying to survive.
Except
Honestly, though,
too south.
Yeah.
We talked about this pre-recording, and, you know, I kind of just want to get it out of the way, but, dude, I can't believe Brandon Gaudin knows who I am. That's kind of wild.
To be fair, we did talk about you and congratulated your baby's delivery beforehand. So,
See, why you just gotta pop my balloon there, Ryan? Why you just...
none of us are that important, but
Yeah.
Nah, bro. On the contrary, Brandon Gaudin has been on our podcast now twice. So I would like to think that he at least knows us just a little bit. So that's pretty
I
fucking
don't
cool.
Neither one of them that Brandon has been on, though.
I don't see him on any other Braves pods, so if we're the only one, then shout out us.
That's
Really?
pretty fucking cool in my opinion.
I did miss both of them, yes.
tough.
First one was because I had work, because I was working my life away from daylight to dark. And then second one was having a baby. So,
Sex king over here.
no. Still a virgin, but you can't
Checks
prove
out.
it.
We haven't touched on it. We can touch on it a little bit, but Hassan Kim news comes out after we recorded the Brandon interview, and I dropped it Monday, and we recorded it on Saturday. Hassan Kim news comes, Sunday?
Yeah.
Or it comes Saturday, something like that.
Sounds about right.
We can go around the horn. I'll start with Ben, since he's back with us finally for the first time since the pyramids were built.
Hey, buddy,
Ben,
I want to see you have a child, all right? See how long it takes you to convince your significant other to let you back on a podcast.
shout out to Mrs. Weaver, real one, for letting our boy Ben come back on. But Ben, give us a rundown on kind of your thoughts on everything.
I mean, it's the same old story, man. People blaming Alex Anthopoulos for Hassan Kim getting hurt. And it's like, yeah, sure. You know, Hassan Kim slips on some ice in Korea, and then that's Alex Anthopoulos' fault. Whatever, man. But, no, I think it's just funny. I mean, he pivoted to Jorge Mateo, and while I'm not a big fan of Mateo, literally he has, and I said this on Twitter too, but I think he has arguably the worst out of all five tools. Like, speed alone is just not really that great, especially if you don't play an outfield position. Um, shortstop speed's pretty useless. So I don't know. We'll see when Ha-Sung Kim comes back, but they say it should be around May, so we'll see.
I mean, that's better than my initial thoughts. Like when I first heard the news, I thought that he was out until like All-Star game. But yeah, no, honestly, this is all Alex Anthopoulos' fault. He clearly knew what was going on and he hid it from everyone and he signed him anyway. So clearly, AA is to blame. He's the worst GM in all of baseball. Okay, yeah, no, anyway. Who the fuck saw this coming? Like, seriously. When the Braves signed him.
Another victim.
Nah, for real, though. Like, honestly, he'll be back May, June-ish, right around there. We'll be fine. It's just going to be like 2.5 months, maybe. It's going to be okay.
I'll let our resident pediatrician Ryan go.
Pediatrician? Brother, if I was a pediatrician, I could fund this podcast. You understand? I am not a pediatrician. Yeah, for whoever thought that, Jeb, I'm looking at you, who thought that AA signed it because Scott Boras hid it from everybody.
I was kidding, by the way. I was completely
I
joking.
legitimately don't think
Bro is backtracking.
Yeah, listen, if you don't know by now, all baseball teams, when they sign somebody, send their asses through an MRI machine and do a ton of medicals on them, even if they were with the team, just in case something happened over the offseason that they don't know about. So, Ha-Sung Kim did not have an injury prior to being signed. It's a freak accident. It sucks. Shortstop's cursed for the Braves.
So, would he get his MRI like in Korea, and then would they like send it over to the Braves, or would he have to go to one of their doctors?
He would have to go through team doctors because these are multi-million-dollar organizations, like billion-dollar organizations now. So they're not going to leave it up to somebody they don't trust and somebody that's not employed by the team in order to do those kind of tests.
Correct.
For sure.
Yeah, makes sense.
In other words, like Jose said, it's all Alex's fault. He should
Just
have
go burn down Truist at this point, chat. Fuck it.
Exactly.
he should have signed Ha-Sung Kim, and then right after he signed Ha-Sung Kim, he should have traded for Corey Seager, and then right after he did that, he should have traded for Trey Turner, and then right after he did that, he should have traded for
Ellie
Anthony
Dela
Volpe,
Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
You should have just signed Bo Bichette on top of that as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what Alex should have done, and since he did that, this entire offseason is a failure. We're just dumpster diving at this point.
That's Braves Twitter favorite word for AA.
That or Dollar Tree AA.
Listen, that one got me to chuckle a little bit early on in the offseason. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good a meme. I liked it.
So I guess we can talk. We already know, like, AA has already said he's comfortable with Dubon being an opening day shortstop.
So,
Pretty much looks like it's gonna be that. You're gonna have Mateo as your stopgap backup kind of thing. So, in hindsight, or in retrospect, whatever, Profar's probably going to be your everyday DH, and Yastrzemski probably will play left field. What are we thinking of, I guess, the platoon of Dubon and Mateo? Because...
There's no platoon, you leave Dubon.
Yeah.
The only...
only
platoon you get is whenever Dubon hits a single or a walk in like the 7th inning, and you need somebody to run for him because he's slower than Matt Olson.
So you don't think that like they would maybe put Dubon in left and give Yastrzemski a day off and put Mateo at short?
The only time they would possibly do that is if they were facing a lefty, but even then, I doubt it. I mean, well, until either Sean Murphy comes back or um, um, HSK comes back.
Well, and they also have Eli White too. I forgot about Eli Bonds.
Which
Disrespect.
Eli had a respectable 100 WRC plus against lefties last year.
I said
So,
Eli Bonds.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if every game was in the state of Tennessee, he might break 73, like, easily.
Where is he from?
How high was the elevation in Tennessee is my question.
To be honest, I think, like, he might, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying he might be Tennessee's daddy. Um,
Oh,
He was
is
born in
Tennessee's
Greenville. He's from Greenville. So, maybe some home cooking.
in Greenville in one of the Carolinas,
dad. Yes.
Yes, it's in South Carolina.
South Carolina.
So it's
where I got
distance
robbed.
between Tennessee and Georgia. They're stud.
You got
I don't
robbed
know.
there?
Yeah.
Let's
Did you
go
not?
there real quick. Hold on.
Did you not hear that?
Yeah,
story?
you're just gonna say that and like not add context, Jeb.
Yeah, we're a context
Buddy,
podcast.
You got robbed?
we have
Yeah.
nothing else to talk about. Let's hear it.
Well, we have
Maybe
Met
another
stuff
day.
to talk about too, so
May-
as it
may-
pertains to Braves.
We have what?
Mets.
Yeah, I mean we can run through that too, but
Phillies?
Well, no. We're
Shit.
not doing that yet, Jeff. We're not doing that yet. You're going to talk about how you got robbed.
Yeah, man, I got this is interesting right here. Come on.
I got
now.
robbed in Greenville. That's all there is.
No,
to
there's
it.
backstory. Come on now. Who was
need
it?
full description
Did you
of the
kick the
robber.
shit out of them when they're in the second grade? Like, what's the backstory here?
And we need
Um,
full description of the robbers.
Or
I mean, I'll tell you this much. I don't really remember a bunch of it.
you were cooked, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were
So
you
you were out there
pants?
for easy pickings, is from what I'm understanding.
Yep.
Oh goodness, Jeb.
So we went to a concert in Greenville, and I'm like
What concert?
45
I
minutes.
remember this. You told me this
Yeah.
story. Oh, you gotta tell
Um,
chat now.
Why am I blanking on the name?
Because you blacked out during the concert, probably.
Was it the Demon Hunters?
Pecos and the Rooftops.
Oh, okay.
Went to go see them in Greenville, and then had some adult beverages at the concert, and then we Ubered with the opening band to a nearby bar, and had some more adult beverages, and then do not remember anything at the bar, and then somehow Ubered back to the hotel, and then woke up in the hallway. And was cut all to shit on my knees and on my elbows because I believe I fell in the stairwell. I think I remember because we had to go up, so I believe I remember doing that. And then got back to my room at like 4 in the morning, and we had to be out at like 8. And then,
What kind of hotel kicks you out at 8 in the morning?
well, it wasn't. It wasn't in the best area of Greenville. Let's just say that too.
Oh, so you got a shack.
So then we wake up the next morning, and I can't find my phone or my wallet, and we have to do Find My iPhone, and my phone is just laying in a field off the side of the road, dead center of this field, and my wallet's gone. And so I wake up and look at my phone, and there's like $1,200 worth of transactions on my credit cards, and I'm like, oh fuck.
What I'm
Moral
hearing
of the
in this story, what I'm taking away from this story is you have enough money for concert tickets, adult beverages at this concert, an Uber, and enough money for $1,200 worth of charges on your credit card, and yet you don't have any money to pay us for a podcast.
Why do you think they call me J Money? Gotta diversify.
Come on, boys! Like, are y'all with me?
Diversify
Look.
to one person after that.
Yeah.
Ben brings up a good point. We're doing all this pro bono, and you're just over here like enough money to chill and get robbed. Like,
I mean, he's raking it in, dude. Like,
Not even
left
giving
and
us a
right.
stipend off the merch, man. Fuck.
I mean,
I'm not getting a stipend off the merch.
Could at
It's
least
coming
pay
out
like
of my own pocket.
$25 of our Wi-Fi bill a month or something. You know what I'm saying? Jeez.
I would love to. But yeah, then on the way home, my brother was driving, and I had to get on the phone and cancel every single one of my credit cards and report them as stolen and the
How many
transactions as
credit
false.
cards did you have at the age of 19?
No, this was last year.
This was
That's
last
20.
year.
I do
Yeah,
remember
it's
this.
21.
Yeah, I remember this now. It was like
Yep,
one of the first
I-
conversations I ever had with you.
Yep, I had 5, I believe.
My
God,
God,
Jesus
dude,
Christ.
why?
Just gotta diversify your points and cash back and everything.
Listen, Chad, don't ever follow Jeb's money. Don't
No,
let
no,
him be your
no.
financial advisor.
No. I kind of like it. You know, more credit cards, more lines of credit,
More
better
debt.
credit score, as long as you manage it correctly.
Exactly.
I kind of like it.
I mean, I have 4. I have 4 credit
Yeah.
cards.
I don't plan on getting another one, like,
I would
ever
hope
again,
not.
probably.
I would
I mean,
hope
you should
not.
probably cancel a couple of them and then get some like interest-free ones or something for a year.
Well, luckily, I called the credit company, and, like, they canceled the transactions, gave me my money back, and then I called the police down there, and they got the guy, and he has been arrested.
Were you able to
Knowing
press
Jeb,
charges?
Knowing Jeb, he probably has credit cards through some bootleg credit card company like Capital 3 or something.
Jeez, Jeb.
European Express.
Yeah.
Not Discover, but Adventure.
Work visa instead of
Work. Peasant card.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so that's pretty much the moral of the story. From me
No, the
getting
moral of
robbed
the
down
story
in
is you
Greenville.
don't pay us. All right, that's the moral of the story that I'm getting.
I can't even pay myself. It's all for love of the game. All for love of the game.
You know what? Since we're speaking about that, if any of you are listening and you can hook us up with some sponsors, let us know. Let us know.
If you want to help the podcast, go to ChinookScenery.com, code TTP.
As in
Absolutely.
Tomahawk Talk Podcast.
We haven't said that in a while.
Correct. I'll kick it
Everyone
over
likes
to
sunflower
Jose.
seeds.
This is true. This is true.
That is ChinookScenery.com, code TTP.
I'll kick it over to Jose. Jose, talk to me about the Mets. I'm kind of getting FOMO. I know Ben tweeted about it the other day. Talk to me about the Mets and kind of what they've been doing and what that entails for us, in your opinion.
I mean, okay, so they signed Bo Bichette, and I'm blanking here. Who was the other transaction?
Freddie Peralta.
Freddie Peralta.
That's right. Honestly, them signing Freddie Peralta kind of hurts. I really like Freddie Peralta. Would have loved to see him be a Brave, but honestly, it doesn't really surprise me that much because they missed out on, who was it, Kyle Tucker? Because like at this point, I don't even remember it too well. But after they missed out, I kind of got the feeling that the Mets were going to go out and just spend money. And I mean spend stupid money. I get the feeling that they're not even done yet. So, not really surprising. I'm honestly just, at this point, glad that AA pulled the moves when he did early on in the season. Because now that set us up pretty well. And if we can get like one more starter, one more bullpen piece, I feel like we'd still be able to compete pretty well. Like, I still like the Braves' chances. So, nothing surprising about what the Mets have done at all. The one thing that is surprising to me, though, is they shipped off Ronald Acuña's little brother. Shipped him off to Chicago, which is an interesting move. I kind of like it.
Robert.
They also
That's
got
right.
Luis Robert, too.
That is right. Honestly, I don't hate it as a Braves fan because now I can love Luis Angel Acuna more. Um, but yeah, so 3 notable moves for the Mets.
Ben, what's your take? Because I mean, I don't think there's another starting pitcher really on the market unless you come correct for Scooble.
I mean, on the trade market, no,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
really.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Trade market.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you can call folks and come up with a deal for something. I mean, that's part of the job as a GM is you got to get creative. You can't just sit back and, oh, well, Jim Bowden tweeted this or Jeff Passan tweeted this, and then like so and so is on the market. Like, no, you have to be proactive, and that's something that I said the other day on Twitter too is like I feel like a big problem with AA past couple off seasons is he's been so reactive and not proactive whenever it comes to making moves. He has waited until something happened. Like Ha-Sung Kim, he would have never gotten Ha-Sung Kim in the first place had Nick Allen not been a hot pile of garbage. And sorry to Nick Allen lovers out there. Shout out Kathy. But Nick Allen, I'm sorry, like whatever he did with his glove was 100% negated by his bat. Like his bat was just terrible. Um, but if it wasn't for that, AA would not have gotten Ha-Sung Kim. And then if Ha-Sung Kim had not got hurt, AA would not have signed Jorge Mateo. Now, granted, I don't think Jorge Mateo is that good, but that's beside the point. Um, and David Stearns at the Mets, I mean, he's being pretty proactive. I mean, dude's gone out and yeah, he didn't get Kyle Tucker, but he did get Freddie Peralta. He did get Bo Bichette, who I'm sure Ryan is absolutely thrilled about.
I would argue the Bichette is reactive.
Bichette is 100%. Reactive, yes. Bichette is reactive. But going 100%. To get Freddie Peralta, that is a very proactive move to help bolster that starting rotation. And Freddie Peralta is a frontline starter. Dude is very, very good. And then, whenever Bo Bichette hits 700 with 10 bombs against the Braves this year, Ryan's just going to be cheering, yay!
I was really rooting for Bo Bichette to go to Philly on another 8-year deal so they could all age to the retirement home together.
They would have given Bichette 12.
I know. They could all go into the same retirement home at the same time. I really would have enjoyed that.
Listen.
Just Bichette's booty cheeks besides his stick, and that's going to decrease after that 3-year deal with the Mets. But to be fair to David Stearns, he kept it to 3 years. So I will give the Mets credit for that.
Well, all I'm saying is and Craig Kimbrell went to the Mets. So now the Mets
please put him in your opening day bullpen, please.
Their bullpen's kind of hot ass. Like after Williams and Weaver, it's kind of hot ass.
Kinda. What's their rotation looking like after Freddie Peralta? Who you might find my take on Freddie Peralta surprising, but I got some surprising takes here and there.
I mean, Nolan McLean in his 8 starts in Major League Baseball, and then Freddie Peralta.
He's their number 1 prospect, right, McLean?
Believe so. Yeah, it was Jonah Tong for a while, if I'm not mistaken. Or Brandon Sproat or Jonah Tong. I can't remember which one.
Which one got sent? Was it Sproat?
Sproat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which Luis Robert also is hot ass. So
hot ass.
I mean, people love Luis Robert for some reason. I'm just not a fan. Don't think he's really that good. Like everybody quotes that one year where he hit 38 bombs, and I'm like, okay, but Brady Anderson hit 56 in 1996, so it never hit over like 14 again.
Is it? I guess we can all agree that the Mets are probably the biggest concern over the Phillies now.
No, it's still the Phillies.
Not at all, dude.
It's still the Phillies.
Here's why. Listen.
I disagree, and I want to hear your take.
I will heavily just prove you wrong real quick. Number 1, their pitching rotation's not very good. You got a top 2-3 guys, maybe. Freddie Peralta, I'll argue, is not a number 1. He's been a number 2 or 3 most of his career if you go back and look at his numbers. This year was an outlier year for Freddie P. Number 2, let's move to the bullpen. We just said it, kind of hot ass after 2 guys. So you get the starters out and you get in their bullpen. Let's look at the defense. You got a guy who's playing first base who's never played first base hardly in his career. Oh yeah, Bo Bichette's playing a whole new position and he already doesn't own a glove.
I
Third
think
base.
Bo Bichette will be a decent third baseman. I think he'll be like slightly below league average at third base. He's not going to be a
He's
Gold
not going to
Glover
be ass
man.
like he was at short, no.
Right.
But he's not going to be fucking Manny Machado at third base.
And they're
But
putting
having
Beatty
him at
in
third-
left field.
But having him at
That's
third
my whole
base,
thing right there is Brett Beatty. Why not
Oh
get
no,
him a
Brett
shot?
Beatty's terrible. Like Bo Bichette is worlds better, a million times better than Brett Beatty.
Yeah, but he hasn't really gotten a full crack at it yet.
But he's still ass.
So's the rest of the roster, if we're being honest.
Bro, you got Bo Bichette at third. You got Francisco Lindor at short. Who's their second baseman now? Marcus Semien.
Don't even get me started on Marcus Semien. He is Nick Allen at second base.
No, he's not.
Maybe with some pop.
No, he's not.
He had
He is a lot better.
like a 660 OPS last year.
Okay, one bad year. I mean, granted, he's aging. but
No,
like,
he's
one
been bad
year.
for quite a while now.
Jose, look it up.
He's been bad for quite a while. He was bad last year. The year before that, 23 was his last good year.
Oh,
And the year
no.
before that, when he signed with the Rangers, he was ass.
I don't believe you.
You cannot believe me, but I'm pretty sure my knowledge is A-okay on this one.
He put up 3 WAR last year. He
that
still
was
had
the glove.
15 bombs. He posed, besides last year. OPS. It was a 669, but
Man, look at that.
his OPS plus was a 97. He's
Nice.
not going to be like he was in Toronto that one year, but I think he's going to be.
Or the
Decent.
23 Rangers.
I think
Yeah.
he will.
Sure, because he's coming from the AL West where pitching wasn't. You had the Mariners, but the pitching wasn't great. You're coming to the NL
Hunter
East.
Brown, Framber Valdez.
Yeah, the Astros. are
Framber
good, too.
Valdez.
He's good.
Framber Valdez, I don't even think is number 1.
He's been at number one for the majority of his career.
Yeah, but the Braves shit on him in the postseason.
They also had Justin Verlander when he was still considered a number 1, number 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I just
Make
don't
it-
think the AL West is not as good as the NL East when it comes to pitching.
And they had Garrett Cole there for a little while too.
We're talking about last year.
Talking about prime Garrett Cole, but Simeon was also on the A's for a while. And then
You were
also,
talking about the Pine Tar Garrett Cole.
yeah.
I think Simeon will be fine. I think they
He's
apparently
fine.
want to.
He's not a game changer, man.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
think he'll be
It's not-
right around league average.
But saying he's Nick Allen at second base is just not true.
What was Nick Allen's OPS? Like 500 something?
Yeah,
It ain't far off.
100-point
Simeon's
difference.
kind of ass with a stick. Simeon's kind of ass with a stick.
It's
Polanco's
100%.
not gonna. I don't even really think they made up a whole lot of production for slugging where Pete's gone. Correct me if I'm wrong.
They didn't.
So you didn't back that up. You got a shit show in the outfield with fucking Juan Soto out there,
Juan
and
Soto
you got
is
Lou
good.
Bop who might play 20 games. And who's in left field? Brett Beatty, who's never played the outfield.
And Tyrone Taylor.
So again, where is this concern coming from for the Mets? This is a whole shit show that they're just trying to piece together at this point.
I think their overall lineup is better constructed than it
Yeah.
was last year.
Not defensively.
Not defensive. I'm talking about their lineup.
Who cares?
Is it though?
But who
Brandon Nimmo
cares?
had really good OBP. Pete was one of your best hitters in all of baseball last year. Is it really that much better? I'm not sold.
I really don't think it is at the moment. Granted, I think that the Mets are still gonna keep building on the roster for sure. So it's not like it's not gonna be their opening day lineup. I'm pretty sure, but I'm just not worried about the Mets at all from what I'm seeing. The Phillies are still for sure the number 1 rival in the NL
Yeah, but
East.
you look at the
They're-
Phillies. Who knows what Zach Wheeler's going to do, man? Zach Wheeler has been one of the top 5, top 10 best pitchers in baseball for the past 7-8 years.
5
And-
years. Yeah.
and who knows what he's going to do. Everybody else is getting older. I don't think Kyle
They have
Schwarber's,
no outfield.
They don't have an outfield. I don't think
this.
Kyle Schwarber is going to come out and bang 50 bombs again. I just
Bryson Stott is okay. Alec Boehm is okay. Who is their bullpen really after Duran Alvarado and Kirkering is kind of nasty, actually.
They got more than New York.
But Kirkering can't
And then
throw
Real
to
Muto's-
home plate. Orion Kirkering cannot throw to home plate. Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
can't throw it to home plate.
And then Real Muto's getting older.
Did he
That
even,
really
has he
sucks
signed
a bit,
yet?
Huh?
Did Real Muto sign?
Yes, he signed back with the Phillies.
He signed back with the Phillies.
Okay, what?
He was not very happy about it either, being second choice.
It was like 3 years, 45 mil, 15 mil a year, something like
15
that.
AAV, yeah.
Yeah, but he's also declined quite a bit the past couple of years too.
He did.
Yeah.
Alec Boehm
Ass.
is a bum. I'm just gonna say it right now,
He's okay. He's
brother.
literally
ass,
okay.
ass.
He's
His
okay.
his WRC plus, yes, he's okay, but it's more fun if we say he's a bum. His
one
WRC
of those-
plus last year was 105.
He's one of those bums.
Before
when
that,
you pull up to
113.
The red light, and you see him walking towards you, you lock your door. All right, that's how bummy he is.
Especially there in Philly, man.
Oh my god.
Dude, his last 3 years, his WRC plus has been 105, 113, 104, and then before that, 98, 76.
So
Average,
here's the definition of fucking average.
average, but it's more fun to say he's a bum because he never touched home plate.
Do you think that the Phillies would be like stupid enough to like trade Boehm and like sign Eugenio Suarez?
Who the fuck wants Boehm?
That would be an upgrade. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
That'd be
Yes,
a
but
huge
he's-
upgrade.
Suarez is like 35 or 36, and his
Three-year
glove is
deal, and he's
okay.
gonna drop 40 in that fucking ballpark easily.
It does not
Is he?
matter. Brother,
That's just the home games.
if he goes to the Phillies, keep in mind that he would be playing the Braves more often, and he crushed the Braves.
Especially Grant. I don't want him anywhere near Grant
Yeah,
Holmes.
brother, I don't
Nope.
want to see that. I don't want to see that all the time.
No.
How old is he? He's 34.
34?
Okay.
And hitting tanks.
He's 34, and then let's see. So he hit, what was it, 49 last year?
Yeah, almost 50.
But, well, he hit 30 and 24, 22 and 23, and then the last time he hit 49 was when he was in Cincinnati.
He hits bombs, dude. And
Yeah,
keep in
I mean,
mind,
he
a couple
strikes
of those
out
years
like
were in
crazy.
Seattle.
But to Ryan's point, if he had to play the Braves however many times a year, and then also
He might
playing
hit 70.
playing in that ballpark, he might for real be coming for Bond's record in just those games.
That would be adding, though, to their already retirement home lineup.
I mean, if you're going out with a retirement home, you might as well add a big retirement home piece.
Yep.
Fuck it. Sign Chris Bassett, too. And Charlie Morton.
What the
Fuck
fuck are
it.
they going to do with Castellanos? That just dawned on me. What the fuck are they going to do with him?
Old Yeller his ass.
I mean, he's a
guess.
free agent after the year. But
Dave Dombrowski done promised the whole world that he's not going to be on the opening day roster, right?
pretty much.
What are you going to do with him walking into the locker room on spring training?
Okay, but I mean, if he's not on the opening day roster, who the fuck would want Nick Castellanos? Like, seriously.
Honestly, we could platoon him with fucking,
No.
what you call
No.
out there in left field.
No.
No.
Yeah, he can hit lefties. He hits
No.
lefties.
No.
I give league minimum. Hey, we're going to play Philly early. We'll put you in the fucking lineup. Let's see what you do.
Philly has no lefties.
If you bang, you stay.
I mean, they have Alvarado.
They have Harper.
No, I'm
Oh,
talking
in the
about
pin?
pitchers.
Yeah, they've got Alvarado. Yeah.
They have Alvarado and
I just
then
put him
Christopher
in there for
Sanchez.
cinema. I just put him in there for cinema.
They have Christopher Sanchez.
Oh yeah,
But-
Christopher
Fucking
Sanchez.
nasty, dude.
All-Star snub.
Dude's fucking nasty.
I'm all for fair and due
100%.
justice. And Christopher Sanchez deserved an All-Star spot last year.
Not
Absolutely.
Mizorowski.
100%.
Hell no, not Mizorowski.
Sorry, Brewer fans. Don't fucking care.
He's good, but he wasn't All-Star good last year, and he took a spot from a legitimate All-Star candidate.
Dude. Yeah. Legit dude.
Yeah, and just the listeners of this podcast know, take note of that. We're fair, all right. Alec Bohm might be a bum, Alec Bum, if you will, but we're fair in our assessment.
Except Jeff. Jeff's.
So Jeff.
I think everybody's ass.
Except Bryce Elder, for some
Except-
reason. Jeff thinks Bryce Elder is
Barry Bonds could
goddamn.
fucking grace the fucking Braves plate, and he would say that's ass walking out there to the plate.
Nah, I'm pretty fair. Sometimes.
Jeb thinks Bryce Elder is the greatest pitcher that's ever walked the face of the earth.
Ben, I like Bryce Elder, and I hope Bryce Elder comes out and shoves like a 3.5 ERA with like a 3.9 FIP, and just shuts everybody up for the number 5 spot. I'm down for that.
Have fun with that.
That would be
Have
a
fun
perfect number
wishing.
5
Big Texas.
if you could just limit the 19 earned run outings.
Yeah, if you could limit the hits and the runs and the slugging and the walks and the hit by pitches and the
We're
just
never
complete
gonna
blow
get
up
Bryce Elder on
outings.
this podcast.
And
Forget
the pitches
about it,
right down
Ryan.
the middle, if you could limit those, and then the pitches with no movement down the middle. If you could also limit the 91 mile an hour that comes across the plate.
So you
And
want it to
just-
go less? You want it to be 80 mile an hour?
We'll do
I
82.
mean-
We'll pull a Jeb.
If he could also limit just the general Bryce Elderness of him, then yeah, he'd be
Damn.
all right.
We're never getting Bryce Elder on this
Jesus
podcast
Christ.
with this
We're
one
not.
segment alone. Actually, Bryce, come on the podcast and talk mad shit to Ben Weaver. Please. I'm down for it.
Look,
Ben
man.
would sit there with his tail between his legs if Bryce Elder ever.
I'm
Bryce
sure
Elder
Bryce
was
Elder is a
all of
phenomenal
us.
person. I fully 100% believe he's a glue guy, and he has a very
Backtracking hard.
very good personality. Baseball skill,
He's got more
however,
personality
he's
than
got
me,
a-
Jeff. Doesn't he, Jeb?
I'm not going to answer this.
Oh, don't plead the fifth now, man. Come on.
I'm not going to answer that.
Oh.
I don't have anything else, but
Yeah,
we
you
can
do.
pivot to.
Yes, we do. We have an important
I-
segment to get to.
Yes, I was just saying we can pivot to kind of our last thing, and we can kind of close out. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it?
What do you mean? Where is it? It's a pretty glaring elephant in the room.
Finally can break it out. Andruw Jones is now a Hall of Famer. I'm gonna pivot to Ben because Ben has every single Andruw Jones stat memorized. So Ben, talk to us about this and what kind of accomplishment this is.
Well, Andruw Jones, one of my favorite childhood players of all time. Like 70% of the world is covered by water, and the other 30% is covered by Andruw Jones. It's a great day whenever one of the all-time greats gets recognized for being that. I mean, Willie Mays, all right, Willie Mays, probably the greatest center fielder of all time, said that Andruw Jones was the best defensive center fielder he had ever seen. And I mean, that just means a lot, man. Like it's pretty great. 434 homers, like 1,936 hits, 10 gold gloves, just insane. Great player.
10
And like I
straight
said,
Gold Gloves.
10 straight Gold Gloves. Youngest player ever to hit a home run in the World Series, and he hit two of them that year in 1996 as 19 years old. So good for Andruw, man. I'm happy he's finally there. Well deserved. Very much late.
I'm gonna touch on it and say that I think obviously we know that the voters weren't voting for him at the time because of longevity and the fall off, but you know he was a starter. If I'm thinking correctly, he was a starter at 20.
19.
Like
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
a
like an everyday
20.
starter
Came
because he
up at
came up.
19, but, you know.
Yeah, so he was like an everyday starter at 20 years old,
Yep.
covering center field for 10 years.
On
That's gonna
arguably the
take a
best
toll.
franchise in the sport at that time, like besides the Yankees.
I mean, that's gonna take a toll on your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so in 1997 he played 153 games. So he was an everyday starter at 20 years old, and then for 10 years basically was the best center fielder, second best center fielder maybe collectively behind Griffey in
I'd
that
say
era.
it was
I
the
mean,
best because Griffey had started to decline.
yeah.
Best defensive for sure.
So that's kind of the piece I wanted to say is that I think they were trying to look collectively, and it's like this guy was manning center field 10 years straight, won 10 straight Gold Gloves. By the time he was 30,
how long has he been on the ballot?
Yeah, I mean
9 years. This was his 9th year.
Took him that long? Come on,
Yep.
man.
He was
Right.
only like three. I think he was like 3 or 4 votes away from completely falling off the ballot his first year.
Yep. They gotta
Right.
come up with a better voting system for this shit because the writers apparently just can't get it the fuck together.
Bob Nightingale is the president of the BBWAA.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know right there.
Who the fuck
Bob
gave those
Nightingale.
nerds the power? Somebody said it the other day, and I can't remember who it was, but somebody said the other day that they should give the power of the vote to to players, former players who are in the Hall of Fame. Like
Chipper's been big on that.
Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah. Because I don't
Personally.
want Boo Nightingale, who can't even word his tweets right, to, or even get information right. Because, hell, he's the one who broke the damn Yu Darvish news today, or yesterday, about Yu Darvish announcing his retirement, and then had to backtrack his own tweet.
That was him? I should have fucking known it was him.
Yep. Well, okay, I'm gonna piggyback off that point too. I think it would be great because I think a lot of the players on the field too know what a Hall of Famer is. I don't think Chipper Jones is gonna be like, I'm casting my Hall of Fame ballot to Hunter Pence. I think a majority of those guys, especially the inner circle guys, I think they would be completely fair and non-biased.
So Nicky Pickett's got no shot of the Hall of Fame is what you're saying?
Nope, unfortunately, unless he rattles off 15 straight Gold Gloves.
Hey, but Jose...
Which even then...
Smith.
Jose
even
can stand
then,
something
it's like...
that.
It took me a second.
Remember who Jose
No, it
Costanza
took me a second. I was like, Jose Constanza. Oh, shit.
He was the Michael Bourne before Michael Bourne.
Yeah. No, I also think, like, it would just be better because, like I said, piggybacking off of, like, the Hall of Famers know what a Hall of Famer is. Like, why are these baseball writer nerds? And maybe this is my old man yelling at the clouds. Like, I don't necessarily think they should be holding these Hall of Famers, or should be the ones determining if they get in, but
Yeah, I don't think you should let people
that's
who never
just, that's
played...
just my opinion.
I don't think you should let people who never played the game vote on what and who a Hall of Famer is. With that being
Agreed.
said, if I'm ever given the opportunity, which I never will, there's no shot in hell that I will ever get to be a Hall of Fame voter. But if I was, I never played in Major League Baseball or minor league baseball. I never played professional. But I would vote in a heartbeat. And I wouldn't be voting no Jimmy
Do we
Rollins
think?
or Chase Utley in.
Do I
Not
think
either.
Chase Utley should, but do we think Cole Hamels is a Hall
Thank
of
you,
Famer?
Jose. See Jose knows ball.
Chase
Do we think-
Utley should never be in the Hall of Fame.
What about David Wright?
He's got more of a case.
He has more of a case.
How does David Wright have more of a case over Chase Utley?
Because David Wright and Andruw
The
Jones,
third base-
I kind of put Andruw Jones and David Wright in the same kind of category. David Wright was the best third baseman in baseball for a legitimate 7-year
10
span.
years.
Yeah, 7 to 10 year span. And his career was derailed by injury. It wasn't like he just got ass.
Okay, but wasn't Jimmy Rollins one of the best second basemen for 12 years?
Jimmy Rollins
Shortstops?
is not
No.
one of the
And-
best second baseman.
Or not? No, Chase Utley. I mean, no, I don't think Jimmy Rollins
Chase
should be
Utley
one.
was like maybe a 6-year span, if that. David Wright was legit good ever since he came up. He was. If you go look at his reference page, it's fucking stupid good.
Yeah.
I think he should be a Hall of Famer. I liked David Wright, but I
He
don't
went.
know, just some food for thought.
He was a third
You don't think Cole
baseman?
Hamels should be?
David Wright was a third baseman having a 30-30 season before that was cool. Like, a while hitting 300 and playing decent defense at third base.
And from 2004 to 2000, or we'll say 2005 to 2013, you want to know how many times he hit under 300?
No.
Twice.
Once.
Yeah.
That's stupid good.
The only thing I think that I mean, he was a 7-time All-Star. That's got to count for something too. I mean, I think the only thing that will knock his case is
Injuries?
that and the third base position is so. That's why I think Chase Utley should and probably maybe will get in. Is the third base position is so deep, Hall of Fame wise.
Chase Utley shouldn't get in. I don't give a fuck if it's not deep or not. If you got Lou Whitaker, who's not in the Hall of Fame, Chase Utley does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
No, Chase Utley was not a better player than Lou Whitaker.
No.
I'm not advocating for it, but I'm
So
just.
until Lou Whitaker is in the Hall of Fame, fuck Chase Utley. Thank you.
David Wright never had an OPS plus below 100 until 2018 when he played 2 games
Yeah, because he didn't have a
And he
bat.
was 0 for 2.
and didn't strike out.
Yeah, he didn't have a
His back
bat.
was literally gone.
So, from, what is this, 2013? Jesus.
He was that good, dude.
He never, like, K'd an egregious amount less or more than what he walked.
You're not trying to convince me or Ben here, Jeff.
No.
We
No,
are
this
on
is
the
the-
David Wright bandwagon.
This is the first time I've really dug into his baseball reference, and it's like, okay,
I never dug into his baseball reference. I knew David Wright was just that fucking good. I watched him torture the Braves enough over those years.
in 2011, he played 102 games. That was his least he had ever played, well, like, before he had came up and started.
That was the first
He-
back injury.
He K'd 97 times and walked 52 times.
Well, like Ryan said, you're not convincing me and Ryan, because I don't know about you, Jose. You're around our age, but me and Ryan for sure watched David Wright, and when we watched the Mets play the Braves for that like '04 to 2012 span, the third baseman between the Braves and the Mets was going to do some damage. It didn't matter what team it was, but like Chipper hit so good against the Mets that he named one of his kids after their stadium. Like, you just don't understand. It was that big between those two teams, And David Wright God, he murdered the Braves.
David Wright could have named his son Ted. You
Yeah.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
He could have. He kicked the shit out of us for all those years.
Yeah, I can't lie to you guys. I was not an avid baseball fan back then. I've only been an avid baseball fan for like 12 years now. However, looking at the stats, David Wright is clearly much better than Chase Utley.
Well, you're comparing two different positions, too.
Don't care, Jeb. Lou Whitaker's not in the Hall of Fame. Bro, come on.
I told you I'm not advocating for Chase Utley, but...
You are. Hard.
Chase Utley had a good, 4 years. Really good,
Okay,
4 years. I am not moved.
What about Dustin Pedroia? Is Dustin Pedroia a Hall of Famer?
No.
Petey has more of a case than Chase Utley, I think.
He does have more of a case. Because one of those players has an MVP.
Yeah, Dustin Pedroia.
Borderline, but I lean towards
I don't think
no.
Petey gets in.
He's got
I really don't.
51.8 career WAR.
I love Dustin Pedroia, but I think I think Dustin Pedroia is the cutoff. And I think Pedroia was a better player.
Really?
Brother, if Manny Machado
I
hadn't
think Pedroia
ended,
should be in more than Utley.
if Manny Machado hadn't
Go
ended
look at
Dustin
Lou
Pedroia's career,
Whitaker's reference page real quick. Maybe.
See, but he was already tailing off at that point.
He was. Because his knees were fucking bad. That just finished
Yeah.
him off. But
I mean, he went from a 5.4 WAR in 2016 to 2.6.
That's 2.6 in chat. Listen, go look at Lou Whitaker's webpage and understand why I don't think any second baseman should get in. And that includes Ozzy Albies.
Hold on.
Until Lou Whitaker gets in.
Ryan just said 2.6 ain't shabby, but then absolutely ripped open Marcus Simeon's shirt and defecated all down his chest whenever we said he had a 3 WAR season last year. So
But he's a man.
Yeah, you did say that 2.6 wasn't.
To be fair, Pedroia most of his was offensively related.
I mean, he wasn't no slouch defensively, though.
Pedroia wasn't, no, but that's what I'm saying. Fucking Simeon's WAR was carried by his glove. He didn't carry a fucking bat to the plate. He fucking swung his hands half the time.
I'd bet on
Give
the
me Pedroia's 2.6 where he's doing both sides of the ball over Simeon who's playing one side of the ball. Thank you for my TED Talk.
What about Cole Hamels? Do you draw the line there? Do you think Cole Hamels is a Hall of Famer?
We're not talking about pitching. That's a whole nother rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's
going to have to go down.
Yeah, I can't.
I mean,
no.
He's got 2,500 strikeouts.
Cole Hamels, not a Hall of Famer because he robbed the fucking Braves.
Wasn't it like 20 or 18 million or some shit?
Yes.
For a year.
Yes.
Hey, Cole Hamels and Andy Pettitte are
automatically disqualified.
Cole Hamels and Andy Pettitte are the same. Do you think Andy Pettitte's a Hall of Famer?
Ben's internet just cut out again.
It is cutting out, yes. Jeb, we need, after this discussion, I think we would all very much enjoy playing that game that I had brought to your attention.
Yes, we can do that. We also need to get in contact. Oh, shit. This is our last pod before Braves Fest. I forgot about that. All of us will be at Braves Fest besides Ben.
Baby daddy. He's got daddy duty.
At home, tending to the little infant.
The young
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we do now. So we'll see y'all at Braves Fest. Come say hey, come hang out with us. You know, we'll be
doing interviews.
Trying to do some stuff with some fans and dress appropriately because it's supposed to be
cold as fuck.
Nipples cutting diamonds, glass, cold.
Jeb, bring your mini mic.
I am. But
and your
I don't have anything else. We pretty much went over everything. So
dang.
That too. we can close it out. Jose, you got anything?
I'm just, like, honestly, I'm ready for baseball back in my life. That's all I have to say. I am ready for baseball back in my life. During the off season, I am an avid basketball fan. I watch football here and there. But baseball, ladies and gentlemen, I am a baseball fiend. I need it back in my life now. That's all I got to say.
Agreed.
Football's a stupid sport. Never liked it.
Ryan?
Braves still in the best position to be a whole team running into spring training as of right now. So, everybody, quit shitting on AA's offseason because it is not deserved. Thank you.
Mr. Bennett?
Baseball, we are, 16 days away from pitchers and catchers reporting. 25 or 26 days away from first spring training games.
Ben, you're cutting out again.
This
No.
dude is so cooked. Get
It
this
says
dude
I have
out
good
of
internet.
the middle of the fucking woods, dude.
Down there in sticks, man.
Ben's
Get him
gonna-
a laptop, okay? Jesus, send him one.
Ben's gonna have to start doing the fucking podcast at the local McDonald's. Oh gosh. All right. We'll see y'all at Braves Fest. Peace out.
Landed right on the shoulder.
Hawk tour.
Yeah. Let's do it again.